let's get settled in here. No, a few days ago, I was scrolling through my comment section, as I am wont to do, and for some reason or another, I was looking at the held comment section, which I haven't done for months, actually. There's a fair few comments, it turns out, held by the way, and the ones that are held overwhelmingly is when the antagonist of the video is female. Geez, I wonder why that is. But one particular bloke, was dripping with salt, dear God, I pray I don't get kidney stones. Generalized incel drivel from an emotionally stunted, shallow imbecile. Because this one just screams mentally well, doesn't it? You're off to a great start, mate. You can always tell someone who's whipping out a dictionary sponsored by Reddit when they speak this kind of shit. Let me give you some advice, lass. When you try and jab with an insult, if your sentence ends up with more insults than basic structure, it's gonna end up a lot like you when you wrote this sentence, overloaded. Speaking as a man who is not scared of women, ask any guy in the comment section, damn near every one of them will laugh at you when they read that line. The fact that you had to say that at all is kind of telling because it screams low-T f***ing cringe. Clearly unlike the poster. Yes, I fear women because I don't think they should vote. Explain to us all, you spastic bellend, why on earth would I openly profess a position that apparently antagonizes women if I'm already fearful of them? Doesn't exactly make a lot of sense now, does it? I always find it embarrassing to listen to this misogynistic drivel. I get the impression it broke your brain that's currently underpowered by a combination of soy and the scent of cat piss, because you seem to have stuck around long enough to write this pile of wank, and I'm gonna go out on a limb here then and say you were probably muted as well. Another sad little pillock moaning about why it is women's fault that he is too unattractive to get laid, implying a woman's only worth is a hole, is it? Heaven's sake, not even I am that offensive. And that wasn't even my thought, that was Aiden's.
Yeah, that was, pretty bad.
Right? I thought so as well. My word, this one's projecting harder than a TF standing in line for the women's restroom. You know, I've never been able to understand this kind of angle of attack, especially considering the topic. Because according to Pearl, only about 5% of women wanted the right to vote. So does that mean the 95% of women prior to the 19th were all self-hating females, were they? Somehow I find that kind of hard to believe, unlike this comment, which is very easy to believe, because the dim-witted weasel who cranked out this bullshit is exactly the same type of lowbrow cretin as the forgettable blonde in the video. Brought no facts, no rebuttals, nothing of countering substance of any kind. Just a pathetic attempt at a smear that might be used to give your average leftist a semi. You know, provided they haven't mutilated themselves with a rusted garden blade. And once again, I apologize for nothing.